What's up, traders? This is Jay at jtradinglive.com. Just want to show you a couple of stocks we're looking at today. The first one is CXO, Conco Resources, symbol Charlie X-Ray Omega. And what we liked about this stock was you can see our little V pattern here. It's a shallow V, but we've got a nice little upward momentum moving here on the signal line. We've also got what I call the little jackleg indicator on our blue signal line that happened a couple days ago. We're also holding support here at the 20 EMA, and you can see today we've broken across this little support resistance line, and we're holding right above that. So I would use this support line as my stop out for this trade. So you've got a nice little risk reward area. Let's just draw a trend line in here. So you've got a nice little risk reward area where you're risking only 25-30 cents or so falling back down through here and closing versus moving up to around 96.70. So you could pull a nice $2.50 move, and even at that point you could check it and see what kind of strength you have. We've got a lot of room to move up with our stochastics here, and we've got our 200 underneath us here, but you don't want to let it fall all the way back that far. So anyway, you're only risking a few cents here versus taking the trade up to 96.70, and you can see we moved up nicely today and we've pulled back, but we're still holding above the support. So that's not a trade that I got into myself. I got into a couple of trades earlier and holding a trade from yesterday. The markets had 9 straight up days, so I just want to be very cautious about getting into too many trades at this point. The Dow, let's just pull that up for you. We are doji star candling out here on the Dow. You can see we had a doji yesterday. It looks like we're going to probably end with a doji today, which is kind of a topping pattern. It's the market's getting a little weary. It's indecision as to whether or not we can go higher. Doesn't look like we want to go higher, not ready to quite go lower yet. We might move sideways for a little bit and kind of drift off. You never know, but that's just not a very good candle sign on the Dow. The other stock we're looking at is Cirrus Logic, symbol CRUS, Charlie Roman Ulysses Sally, CRUS. And what we liked about this stock was a nice little V signal down here, and the orange signal line showing some upward momentum. We've got our stochastics breaking above the 20. It's not really a cross, it's just kind of laying on top of each other. So that's not spectacular, but it's all things considered, good enough. We've got some support down here at 22.50. And I would use the 22.50 as a stop out. That's a little further down. We're at 23.68 now. You've got a little resistance here with the 20 EMA coming in. And what kind of move would that be just to get there? 24.39, so 30. You could get a nice little 70-cent move before you even really have to worry about any resistance. On a $23 stock, that's a pretty good it's a pretty good profit to take. So all things considered, you may, if you just want to be a little bit safer about it, it's not really a good place to. Little gap down. Well, I would just watch it and see. I wouldn't let it fall all the way back down here, but I would like to check it tomorrow. You got a good V signal here. Got a lot of room to move on the stochastics. So I would, just look to get out of this if it falls back below, maybe the open of this candle, which would be around 23.25 area. But mainly you've just got a lot of room to run, a good quality signal here, and make 70 cents on a quick trade. The trade that I did get into today is Expedia, symbol EXPE, Echo X-ray Papa X-ray EXPE. So we got into here. It's you can see we're in a quality channel with Expedia, and we're holding above the 20 period moving average. We've got a little W signal down here that broke above the 80, giving us our entry trigger. We've got stochastics turning back up. Our orange signal line is showing upward momentum. We also have a little cross here on the percent William R, and looking for this stock to move to the top of this channel up here, which would put us in around 68.75. So you could conceivably get a nice $3 move off of this stock when you're risking a stop out below this 20 period EMA sitting at 64.75. So a pretty good risk reward there off of a nice signal. You're sitting in the middle of the channel. Obviously it would be best if you could get into this trade when you're at the bottom of a channel and your signals are lining up. But the signals lined up nice in the middle of the channel, so we're just looking for a push to the top here. So those are 3 stocks that was interested in today. Out of those 3, I took the Expedia a little earlier, and we'll just watch and see what happens. You guys stop by jtradinglive.com, check out the live broadcast. I'm breaking down stock charts all day and pointing out trades. It's a free service. Just come on by, trying to build a great trader community here. Thanks a lot, guys.